So Clone Alliance sent me this little box, and I have to say this is the best companion to my Plex system I never knew I needed. During the quarantine, I used this more times than I ever thought I would. So what this little box does is lets you record pretty much any HDMI signal you could throw at it, like a Roku, Blu-ray player, or even game console, in a high quality 1080p H.264. Now what separates this recorder from any other recorder I've used is the fact that you could record directly from a Blu-ray player or Roku into this box onto a thumb drive or a compatible external hard drive. So for backing up movies, not only does that save time, but also tons of hard drive space. Though if you want to, this box does give you the option to plug it directly into your PC and record onto your internal hard drive. The model I specifically received was the Cloner Box Turbo. This also came with a 16GB thumb drive that lets you record about 3.5 hours worth of material.
Going back to why I use this so much during the quarantine, before I would be able to invite people over for a movie night. That's probably not going to happen anytime soon. So if there is a movie or Blu-ray I want to watch with a buddy, I'll just run the movie through the Cloner Box Turbo, plug the hard drive into my computer, and export the movie from Final Cut into my Plex server. From there, I can now have a watch party via Plex.
Keep in mind, the Final Cut step is something I like to do to compress my files even more and save hard drive space. Something I do, but not necessary for everybody. I can't complain much about this thing because for the price, it's an incredible value. But if there's one thing I do have to point out that I'm not super excited about is the form factor of this thing. Granted, it is small, but where the ports are located are kind of inconvenient. You can see this is the front of it right here, and it's blank. Now, the HDMI out port is in the back, where the USB port is also in the back. And then on the side is the HDMI in and the power cable in. And the reason I say that I don't like the way this is designed is because when it's sitting on my desk or in my entertainment center, it just looks messy with the power cable as well as the HDMI in coming from the side. What I wish they would have done is put all of the HDMI ports in the back and then have the USB port in the front to make it easier to pop in and out whenever I'm ready to record something new.
And the last gripe I have about this thing is something pretty small. The fact that there's no timer built into it to start and stop your recordings. So what I've been doing is whenever I start a movie, I've just been setting my iPhone timer to the length of the movie and coming back to stop the recording. Not a big deal, but something that would have just made this device that much better. This device has saved me countless hours, not to mention a lot of money not having to purchase so much hard drive space. This has also given me the ability to back up all my purchased movies from Roku, something I was never able to do before. Anybody that's looking to build up their Plex server and back up their movies, this by far is the easiest way of doing it, and I wish I would have discovered this device years ago. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. If you want to pick up a Cloner Alliance Turbo box for yourself, there's an affiliate link in the description.